Hi, I'm Nolan. Family has always been everything to me. The Sunday barbecues, holiday gatherings, and being there for each other through thick and thin. That's what made what happened hurt so much worse. When my cousin Jessica announced her engagement to Marcus, I was genuinely thrilled. We'd grown up more like siblings than cousins, sharing secrets and inside jokes that drove our parents crazy. The wedding was set to be the event of the year at the Lakeside Gardens venue, a place Jessica had dreamed about since we were kids. Nolan, thank God you're here. The florist is saying the centerpieces won't arrive until an hour before the ceremony. Jessica rushed toward me, her wedding planning binder clutched to her chest like a shield. Take a breath, Jess. I'll handle it. That's why I took the whole week off, remember? I gave her shoulder a reassuring squeeze. Truth was, I'd rescheduled 3 major client meetings to be available for whatever wedding crisis emerged. You always know how to fix everything, not like some people who just show up for the photos. She glanced meaningfully across the venue, where our cousin Vanessa was taking selfies in front of the wedding arch. Vanessa and I had a complicated history. Ever since we were kids, she seemed to view life as a competition that I was somehow winning. When I got into State University, she suddenly needed to apply to Ivy Leagues. When I started my marketing business, she mysteriously developed an interest in entrepreneurship. Did you see what Vanessa posted in the family group chat? Something about how she's surprised you have time for the wedding with your struggling business and all. Jessica's fiancé, Marcus, joined us, rolling his eyes. Classic Vanessa. Don't worry about it. Later that day, while hanging string lights across the reception area, I noticed Vanessa watching me from the doorway. Need some help? I offered, more out of politeness than expectation. I'm sure you want to be the hero, as usual. Uncle Robert hasn't stopped talking about how dependable you are. Her voice had that edge I knew too well. Speaking of Uncle Robert, he swept in with his usual commanding presence, Aunt Diana trailing behind him with clipboard in hand. Nolan, my boy, those lights look fantastic. This is why family matters. We show up, Uncle Robert boomed, clapping me on the back with enough force to make me stumble. The seating chart is finalized, and the DJ confirmed the playlist, Aunt Diana reported, efficient as always. The wedding day arrived in a blur of activity. Jessica looked radiant, Marcus couldn't stop grinning, and even Vanessa seemed genuinely happy during the ceremony. At the reception, everything was perfect. The speeches heartfelt, the first dance magical, and the celebration in full swing. Around midnight, I headed to the restroom, taking a detour past the gift table to make sure everything was in order. That's when I noticed it. The ornate box where guests had placed their card envelopes was considerably emptier than it had been an hour ago. Several envelopes, including the thick ones I'd seen Uncle Robert and some of Jessica's wealthy godparents deposit, were missing. I scanned the room, trying not to panic. That's when I spotted Vanessa hurriedly adjusting her oversized purse near the venue's side exit. I started walking toward Vanessa, but before I could reach her, she spotted me, and her expression shifted from panic to something calculated. There he is! I caught him red-handed, Vanessa shouted, pointing at me. The music screeched to a halt. Nolan was stealing from the gift table. The reception hall fell deadly silent. Every eye turned to me. What are you talking about? I just noticed envelopes missing and saw you. Oh, don't even try it. I saw you stuffing envelopes into your jacket when you thought nobody was looking. Vanessa cut me off, her voice cracking with fake emotion. Uncle Robert pushed through the crowd, his face flushed with anger. Empty your pockets, boy. Now. This is ridiculous. I didn't take anything. Vanessa was the one by the exit with her purse. Empty them, Uncle Robert bellowed, causing several guests to flinch. I turned my pockets inside out, showing nothing. See? Check her purse if you want to find. He must have stashed them somewhere, Vanessa interjected. Check his car. Jessica pushed forward, mascara streaming down her cheeks. How could you? Of all people, Nolan. I trusted you. Jess, you know me. I would never. Don't Jess me. Those were our wedding gifts, our future. Jessica sobbed while Marcus held her, glaring at me with disgust. Tyler, my best friend since 3rd grade, stepped forward. I felt a wave of relief. Finally, someone would defend me. Dude, just give the money back. This is low, even for someone struggling like you. The betrayal hit like a physical blow. Tyler, you too? I didn't take anything. I saw you eyeing that gift table all night, Tyler said, crossing his arms. Always talking about how your business is barely breaking even. Get out of my sight, Uncle Robert growled. You're no longer welcome in this family. At least let me explain. Security. Uncle Robert snapped his fingers, and the venue's security guards appeared at my sides. "Check Vanessa's purse," I pleaded as they grabbed my arms. "Just check her purse." "My purse? Fine." Vanessa opened her bag dramatically. "Look, nothing but my makeup and phone." The envelopes were gone. She must have stashed them somewhere else. As security escorted me out, I heard Aunt Diana sobbing. "I always thought he was such a good boy." The next morning, my phone exploded with texts from family members, none of them supportive. Uncle Robert, who sat on the board of the Regional Business Alliance, made sure my name was mud throughout the industry. "We've decided to go with another agency," my biggest client informed me 3 days later. "We've heard some concerning things." My apartment lease mysteriously wasn't renewed. Job applications went unanswered. Uncle Robert's influence reached further than I'd imagined. 2 weeks after the wedding, I packed my car with whatever possessions hadn't been sold to cover rent. My last stop was the corner cafe where Tyler and I used to meet weekly. "You've got some nerve showing up here," Tyler said when he spotted me. "Just wanted to say goodbye." "Where are you going?" "Denver. Fresh start." "Good. Jessica cried for days because of you." "I didn't do it, Tyler. Someday you'll all realize that. Just go, man. Nobody wants you here." I drove west with nothing but determination and the bitter taste of injustice. 5 years. That's how long I decided it would take to rebuild my life and find a way to expose the truth. 5 years to plan my return. 5 years passed in Denver, and I'd built something real. My marketing agency, Phoenix Strategies, had just landed our third major client. To Nolan Harper, the comeback king, my business partner Rachel raised her glass as our team cheered. After the celebration, I checked my phone and found an email from Aunt Diana, the first contact from any family member in 5 years. "Nolan, I need to unburden myself. I've suspected for years that Vanessa set you up. Last month at Cousin Tim's graduation, money went missing from gift cards. I saw Vanessa acting suspicious. Then I remembered other incidents: Jessica's wedding, Uncle Paul's anniversary, even my birthday. It's always when gifts are involved, and you were only present for one of these events. I'm too afraid to confront the family, but you deserve to know." I immediately called Lakeside Gardens, where Jessica's wedding had been held. "Lakeside Gardens, this is Marina speaking. I attended a wedding at your venue 5 years ago, the one where a guest was accused of stealing." I remember. Something always felt off about that night. The security footage got requested by the bride's uncle, then mysteriously disappeared. Would backup copies exist anywhere? Our security company keeps backups. I'll make some calls. 3 days later, I was watching security footage showing Vanessa clearly taking envelopes from the gift box, slipping into the bathroom, then emerging without them. "Can I get a copy of this?" "Already burned you a thumb drive." And during renovations last year, they found several decayed envelopes with gift cards still inside a bathroom vent. Through social media, I discovered Vanessa had been dating Tyler for 2 years. His posts revealed he'd accused her of stealing from him recently. I drove to his apartment. "Nolan? Holy shit. Can I come in?" "Vanessa and I broke up. She cleaned me out. Credit cards, cash, even my grandfather's watches." "Tell me about her." "We got together at Jessica's anniversary party. Looking back, I think she targeted me because I was your friend." I showed him the security footage. "Jesus, we all turned on you without a second thought. The family reunion is next weekend at Uncle Robert's lake house. Everyone will be there, including Vanessa." "I know. I've got my invitation right here." "What? How?" "Aunt Diana sent it this morning. Apparently the family has been discussing my situation lately." "What are you going to do?" "Exactly what they did to me, but with one key difference. I placed the thumb drive and envelope on his coffee table. I'll have proof." Uncle Robert's lake house looked exactly the same. I noticed my face had been removed from every family photo on the mantle. I parked behind Tyler's car as planned. He'd arrived first to ensure everyone was gathered for the big family announcement. Through the windows, I could see them all. Jessica and Marcus with their new baby, Aunt Diana arranging food, Uncle Robert near the fireplace, and Vanessa on the couch. The moment I stepped inside, the room fell silent. "What the hell is he doing here?" Uncle Robert demanded. "I invited him." Aunt Diana stepped forward. "You all owe me 5 minutes." My voice was steady. 5 minutes for 5 years. I connected my laptop to the TV and played the security footage. Vanessa clearly taking envelopes from Jessica's wedding. "That doesn't prove anything," Vanessa stammered. "This might." I showed the second clip, the discovery of decayed envelopes in the bathroom vent during renovations. Those are our wedding cards, Jessica gasped. I displayed a timeline of family events where gifts went missing, testimonials from Tyler and others she'd stolen from, and police reports filed against her. You've been doing this for years, Aunt Diana whispered. It wasn't just me, Vanessa suddenly shouted. Uncle Robert knew. He helped cover it up. All eyes turned to Uncle Robert. I didn't want another family scandal, he admitted. When Vanessa suggested it might be you, it seemed convenient. Convenient? You destroyed my life for convenience? Nolan, please, we're so sorry. Jessica approached me, crying. We should have trusted you, Marcus added. That's just it. We were family, past tense. We can fix this, Uncle Robert tried. This isn't something you can fix. 5 years of starting over. 5 years of explaining why I had no references, no family photos, no emergency contacts. Vanessa tried slipping toward the door, but Tyler blocked her path. The police are on their way. Those theft reports are still open cases. 2 officers arrived minutes later. As they escorted Vanessa out, Uncle Robert approached me again. What can I do to make this right? Nothing. But I sent copies of everything to your business partners. They were very interested to learn about your character. Jessica made one last attempt. Will we ever see you again? No, my real family is waiting for me in Denver. People who believed in me when I had nothing. I walked out without looking back. 5 years ago, I'd left with nothing. Today, I was leaving with everything. My dignity, my truth, and my freedom from people who'd thrown me away without a second thought. Would you have forgiven your family after what they did? Or do you agree with Nolan's decision to cut them off completely, even after proving his innocence? Was 5 years of abandonment too much to ever come back from? Or should family always get a second chance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story of justice served cold, hit that like button and subscribe for more revenge stories that'll make you think twice about crossing the wrong person. New stories every day.